Hello! I am incredibly excited about this makeup look. What sparked the idea for the shadow is this makeup look was the Subculture palette. There's a shade in there called Edge. So there's a shade in there called Edge, which is a beautiful mustardy yellow. It's those colors that I love. There's Pukey in the Jaclyn Hill palette. Reminds me of Carmelo from the Kathleen Lights nail polish collection. I love mustardy, dark, pukey, yellow colors. They speak to me. So I kept thinking about doing some sort of matte eye look with that, where it was just all of those pukey, mustardy, yellow colors. So this is a look that I came up with. I really like it because it feels different to me. At least it's something different than I usually wear, especially because it's matte. But just throwing in all those mustard yellow colors together, something I really enjoy. I bought this shirt and I was like, that looks like it belongs with the mustard yellow. So there's that too. Did a nude lip. Just saying. Not pointing it out too much or anything. But that is what this is. This mustardy, yellow, pukey-ish color guy. I really hope that I think of a better title because that doesn't sound appeasing. If you would like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. I will do the rest of my face as well, just because I wanted to. I enjoy it. That's one of the reasons I watch YouTube and one of the reasons I like doing YouTube. It's kind of like getting ready with someone, talking about products and whatnot. So please subscribe, comment, link, rate. I don't even know why I say rate. It just became Brother Spiel. Thumbs up, thumbs down, high five. Or, as always, do what I do. Just keep watching. My eyes are primed, concealer, powder, brows are on, hands are freezing. I'm going to start right in with the Jaclyn Morphe Hill palette. I'm going with Creamsicle, and I'm taking that on a Morphe MB23. Really just a big, fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to be taking this in the crease and above. Creamsicle looks like that in case you don't have it, but have a shade like it. Because that's all that matters. So I went in with that Creamsicle shade 3 times because I really want it to be defined in the crease, and because we're not going in with too many shadows, in my opinion. So next, I'm going to be taking the Subculture. Yep, drop this on my hardwood floor and shatter that shade. But I'm going to be taking Edge on the Morphe MB23, and this is actually the shade I'm going to be going in later on my whole lid, but I want to take some of that into the crease a little bit. And I'm really going to be focusing this in the crease. Outer edge. Because none of these are incredibly dark shades, I keep going in. I went in with Edge twice, just because I really want to get a certain amount of pigment down, which I think I'm happy with. So then I want to start deepening out that outer edge. So I am going to go in with Pukey from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Another color you could use if you have it. I have the Morphe Kathleen Lights palette, which this is, I don't know, a couple years old, and it was limited edition, but this way maybe if you don't have one, but you do have this one. The shades are very similar. I went in on this eye already on the outer edge. I use a combination of both. But the shade I'm using from the Kathleen Lights Morphe one looks like this. And then Pukey from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill looks like that. So I'm taking that on a Morphe MB13 and really patting that in that outer corner and then swishing into the crease a little bit, just deepening it up. I'm not going to do a cut crease, but because that edge shade we're going in with is like a light yellow shade, I mean, it's a light dark yellow shade, I'm going to put some concealer on my eyelid so that when I place that edge color down, the yellow color, I want it as something to like grab onto, and so it's a little bit more pigmented. I'm taking the NYX Full Coverage Concealer and my e.l.f. concealer brush. I love this for cleaning up my eyebrows and for cleaning out my eyelid. Then taking the ABH Subculture palette and then taking Edge. I'm going to be taking this on my Eco Tools double-sided brush. I don't know, it has the angled on one side, and it has a flat packing shade brush thing. I'm going to take Edge on this. I'm going to put it right over where we put that concealer. I'm taking that first blending brush again, and I'm going to go back and forth. It's okay if you get that color in the crease since we already put it in the crease. I'm going to take the Morphe MB13, and I'm going to go in with Mocha from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. It's this shade, and I'm just going to deepen the outer edge. Because I don't want to lose that pop of color, I'm going to go back in with Edge and pop some down. And the top of the eyes are done. I take a makeup wipe. I'm going to clean up. We obviously have some fallout. I'm going to take the Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. I've been adoring this. I'll talk about this more in my Sephora haul. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty. I don't know the rest of its name. It's been much talked about. I've had this for about 3 weeks now. I have no intention of buying this. One of my friends got it and was like raving about it, especially because I have oily skin and this is like made for oily skin. So I decided to get it and I love it. I do, even though I'm dry in the winter time. Dry-ish. Dry. Maybe not as oily, I should say more. But first and foremost with foundations for me, matching foundation color can cover a multitude of sins in general. Meaning, if it just matches me, like, I'm so happy. Because a non-matching shade foundation just goes wrong in all other sense. So, I have shade 190 in this and it matches me perfectly. I love how this product dries down. I'm kind of testing it a bunch of different ways. Again, I've only had it for like 3 weeks, but I do like it. Star powder, and I'm excited for that. My camera died, but I just went and set the rest of that schmickle. It don't make sense. I'm gonna bake in a second, but I'm going to get my Maybelline Fit Me. This is in Deep. I keep calling it my lazy contour. I don't know why. Just because I guess it feels simpler to me. I've been enjoying this contour because it's much more natural, I believe. We'll see what you think. It's a lot easier just like pounce out and do. I don't have to fidget with it much, so I like it. Another thing I've really been enjoying doing is I've been setting my contour after I do it. Liquid, whatever, just taking like face powder and setting it. And I've been doing that after my bronzer as well. I just think it kind of mutes it a little bit, makes it a lot more subtle. Looks like it's just the chiseling of the face because that powder kind of bakes it in and softens it. Powder here, I'm going to take some RCMA powder and bake. And I'm just going to press this into the skin. For bronzer, I'm going to take some of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil on my Real Techniques blush brush. And like I said, I enjoy taking some more translucent powder and going over that. If you don't like a lot of powder, you're not going to like this. I don't know. I like it. I think it softened it up. For the bottom lashes, I'm taking e.l.f. 202 brush, which is an eye pencil brush, but it's a little bit pointier. And I'm going to take that edge and I'm going to take that on the lower lash line. Same brush, I'm going to take a little bit of mocha and just put it on the outer edge. I'm going to go in with some beam on my little pencil brush and put that on the inner corner. Then I pop that on my brow bone as well. Now I'm going to go take my Christina Wisp lashes. You could just go in with mascara for this look. There's really no need to go in with lashes unless you enjoy going with lashes. My personal problem is when I put mascara on, I become the craziest perfectionist. I use like 3 different mascaras. I go in, I keep going in, I keep going in. And it makes it a disaster to wash later, like black everywhere. But sometimes it's easier for me just to go in with light lashes because it's like, oh, I'm only going to put a coat of mascara on. And then when I take off my lashes and wash my face, it is not look like I'm a drowning rat of mascara. So, long spiel short, just going in with the Christina little wisps, and I'll be right back. I'm going to take the Urban Decay blush in Fetish, purplish, I was going to say purplish mauve. I don't know why I keep trying to describe things. I'm going to take a Morphe E4. For highlight, I need to start branching out and finding other subtle highlights. I'm taking the Essence Pure Nude Highlight. I just want to use this every day. I'm really like moving away from the glitter highlights. I don't know why or what made me, but I'm just obsessed with that. Maybe this was the one that did it. I'm going to take the Urban Decay All Nighter. And then for lips, I'm going to go in with a not red. I'm going to take the MAC matte lipstick in Velvet Teddy. This is one of my favorites. So that completes this look. This mustardy yellow pukey-ish matte eye color. This personally, like, I'm obsessed with this eye look, obsessed with these colors. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was something a little bit different, at least color-wise. Look, I think this color, I mean, I have blue eyes, so I feel like it makes blue eyes really pop. I feel like this on a lot of different eye colors that would stand out. It's different shadow than you normally typically see. So again, I hope you enjoy. Please comment, rate, link, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle. I didn't do a red lip. High five. Lots of high fives, but I hope you're having a great end of the year, and I will see you in my next one.